Get ready for a treat. Joining us today is the incredibly talented J.D. Clayton, fresh off the release of his new single, Dirt Roads of Red. Clayton gearing up for the release of his sophomore album, self-produced and recorded with his touring band. The album promises raw energy of his live shows and the heartfelt grit fans have come to know and love. Welcome, J.D.
Hey.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
Of course.
Absolutely, yeah. So tell us maybe a little bit about your sound.
Yeah, so it's kind of a blend of all the things that I love. Like it's a little bit of country, a little bit of rock, a little bit of soul, kind of all blended into like a little warm thing. We call it the Arkansas sound.
I love it.
I love that, the
that.
Arkansas
Yeah.
sound.
Yes, and you just kind of alluded to the genres that you like, but maybe you give
Yeah.
us some artists. Who's influenced you?
Well, when I was growing up, it was like some of the early 2000s singer-songwriters like John Mayer, Norah Jones,
Yeah, for sure.
Amos Lee, and then as I've gotten older, my band and I are huge fans of Chris Stapleton, and
Oh, yeah.
we listen to all the oldies, but as far as like modern artists, we really like Chris Stapleton a lot.
Yeah, no, he's a fantastic sound. Now, I led up with this, but you've just announced that sophomore album coming out. What can you tell us about this project?
So this is an album that has been in the works for roughly a year and a half, 2 years. I recorded it solely with my live band that I had been touring with for about 2 years, and we just had played about 100 shows and came off the road, and I told my management, I was like, I think we have a really cool thing going here. We should try to record an album. So so it's just basically an album of buddies that went in the studio and locked themselves in there for 5 days, and out came a pretty cool project. So.
Yeah,
That's
and that
awesome.
one's going to be released at the end of February. Is that right?
That's right. Yep, February 28th, Blue Sky Sundays.
Yeah,
Feb 28th.
awesome.
Now let's talk about your tour, and you also have an upcoming show at George's, right?
That's right. Yep.
Okay.
February 20th.
February 20th.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm opening up for my buddy John Vincent III.
Nice.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great lineup. You got John
Yeah.
Vincent and then yourself also
Yeah.
opening up for that. It's going to be a fun night.
It's going to be a fun night, yeah. So if you haven't gotten tickets,
Right.
get some tickets.
Get some
get
tickets
those
now. And I
tickets.
saw
right.
that tickets go up if you wait to the last second, so get them now.
You
Yeah,
gotta
that's
hurry up.
how they get you. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to get them ahead.
Yeah, that's right.
So what song are you going to sing for us today?
This is a new song that I just put out called Dirt Roads of Red. It's
Okay.
basically just about a kid asking his pastor that if when he gets to heaven, instead of streets of gold, let them be dirt roads of red. So.
Oh,
love it.
can't wait.
Yes.
Well, we'll
We'll step
scoot
aside.
aside.
Okay,
yeah.
sounds good. Thank
Thanks,
you
JD.
guys.
Early one Sunday morning, I heard a word from the preacher man. He said, be sweeter to your mamas and love your neighbor like you know you can. 'Cause there's a place I know called heaven, and someday you may want to go. They never get tired of sick up there, and their streets made of gold. I said, well, preacher, see, I'm the son of a southern man, raised up good in the yellow sunshine, working hard in the mud and the sand. And I do believe in the fella upstairs, and I will till I'm gray and old. But to tell you the truth, I'm a little concerned about these streets made of gold. Yeah, I have just one simple request in mind. Reverend, if you would ever be so kind as to send a message up there on my behalf. It ain't much to ask. It reads, good God Almighty, I beg you please, just before I'm dead, turn them streets of gold to dirt roads of red. Now there are very few things in this life that turn me up and turn me on. I sure love the touch of a good-looking woman, the smell of a fresh-cut lawn. And I'm a tax-paying citizen, a pretty good fisherman, and Lord knows I'd never impose. But on that day when I make it to heaven, I'm gonna walk down a red dirt road. Yeah, I have just one simple request.